Alright, we're live now. You can see my beautiful face again. Let's do that, and this. And here we are, we're live again with Pillars of Eternity. It's been a minute since we played this. Partially because I started to play it and then my internet acted up. And then after my internet got fixed, my computer broke. And I did a Baldur's Gate stream, admittedly, because I did a poll and people wanted to see that. And I've forgotten how to play this game. There we go. Sure, I forgot how sassy you are. Alright, we don't have too terribly long. In fact, before we begin, just so I don't forget, set an alarm for 6:50 p.m. Okay. So now I have an alarm set. More like. So I have plans at 7. I apologize. I wanted to start this earlier. I was planning on going for like 3 hours, but I got distracted with stuff. Admittedly, Saturdays are sort of the days that I have for myself, but yeah. And this morning, I was not streaming, I was driving. I was learning how to drive, so I was doing that. When I got back, I actually was messaging people I haven't talked to in like forever. So and that just took a little bit longer than I thought. I don't like how I worded that because it makes it sound like an obligation. It wasn't. I was just, talking to them, and I lost track of time. So now we're here, and we have like less than an hour. I usually like to do these for an hour. And maybe a little bit longer now, we'll see. I mean, I like streaming, I like talking with all you guys, but all you guys and gals, or anything else. Man, that's a weird way of wording it. Like, oh, I should have just thrown out the guys, let's be real. I like talking with all you people. Yes. That's fair. Alright, I think we're just about done in this town too. We want to run around a little bit more. See what else is here, but we don't want to spend too long. Kind of get things moving along again. But yeah, here we are playing again. And I do have my camera. I don't know. Because my laptop is not fixed. For those of you who don't know, my laptop is a little bit better than it was. He did what he could, but it was pretty much beyond repair. And basically, to fix it, we need to replace the part, and the company isn't playing nice. They're not selling the part. The company who manufactured my laptop. So, he decided to let me use it in the meantime because it works, So might as well while we're waiting on that to, get a part or whatever. If we can. I mean, it's bad enough, and this is a common enough issue because they've been designing the hinges poorly. And there's people who are trying to file a lawsuit against the company who manufactured this laptop. So there you go. Who the heck is this Sid fella? Kill him. Sid, a redhead, stands by the fire, tuning her lute and plucking the strings. She hums snatches of a melody as she goes. First time in Dracogen? Dracogen, yeah. First time in Dracogen. Normally, I have a song ready, but I haven't quite worked out this tune yet. I'm writing some chants about founding of the Zen. Say, if you're interested in the story, I haven't finished the chants, but I could tell you all the same. Sure, let's have it. Bel- Belgina rolls her eyes and exhales for an excessively long time through her nose. I don't care about you. It was built in the time of Haldred's rebellion. An Adrian lady Thanu once had a keep here. What? A lady? An Adrian lady Thanu? What the heck is those words? One of the towers still stands, but the rest is said to be buried among the village. Anyway, she's stuck to the side of the Empire. A contingent of Duke Hadrian's Knights of the Crucible helped the farmers and colonists in the area turn her keep to rubble. This end was the first building that sprang out from that ruin, but some of the same bricks the colonists had pulled from Lady Thanu's castle, they say. From some of the same bricks. Supposedly, the core staff or chief wizard got lost in the construction, molded into a wall and nailed them in a floorboard. Anyway, the inn was supposed to be a haven and a meeting place while the locals built a new town. What do you mean supposed to be? Dear Wardians are an ornery lot, and more of these new neighbors met, the more they argued. They realized they didn't agree on much beside ousting their own law. The biggest divide was over Glathians and their nearby room. Hadrian's knights and their supporters wanted to keep the peace, but a group of misfits with more anarchy. I know this word. It's anarchy. What's that? Antarctic. See, I'm trying to say Antarctic, but I know it's not that. Antarctic. Anarchy. It's a weird word. Leanings they had formed in the town wanted to go after the tribes the same way they gone after the Lord. Soon the villagers were fighting with one another as much as the aliens. In the end, memories of broken stone wall and the war of black trees were fresh enough, and the Duck soldiers won the day. Most of the other villagers came out eventually, but some core troublemakers left to join the front lines of the War of Defiance, and others, I've heard, found their way into the Gilded Compass, the most forward-looking of the Glathian tribes. I don't know if I believe that part myself, but it makes a good story. She points to the east wall. There's a portrait of one of the chief's rabble-rousers and his rival in the peacekeeping faction. Someone's idea of a joke. I don't think they were particularly amused. Farewell! You're just telling me stuff about the world and I don't care! And steal on your feet, eh? No! I'm flying around! It just looks like I'm on my feet, but I'm actually on my butt. 'Cause it is illusion magic! Heck yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't normally stream Saturdays because Saturdays is like a full day off I have to myself. And I have been lately. But isn't me trying to, I don't know, one way or the other. Like, it's fine. I'm streaming because I wanted to. But yeah. No, we can pick into this. Ooh, money. I feel like I'm stealing, to be honest. It's not saying I'm stealing, you know, I have like a little thing. Alright, it's mine then, I guess. That's going to cost me one lockpick. How many do I have? I have 4 lockpicks. I don't want what's in there so bad. I mean, it might be nice, but... Who the heck are you? I don't know. Like I opened the door and then just run away. Technically, what happened was I opened the door, and then I realized, well, it's an in room. Probably did actually steal, to be honest. Because I just opened a chest at an inn and took it. This is just like things you do in a game. You don't think about it. But then I thought about it because this is one of those games where have that be a thing. It's like, yeah, I'm stealing right now. And I'm no thief, except for that one time just now. Who are you? Tigger's Curry? Curry. What the? Fire truck is a courier, eh? I don't know. Something racist, probably. Let's kill him. They won't let me talk to them. We'll talk about this later. Get back to the dice. I'll take care of our customer. You piece of shit. A sturdy, broad-shouldered man wipes his shoulders in slacks. He reeks of the same foul compound wafting from the vats, and his arms are stained with dye. You looking to purchase some leather? I don't know, maybe. Show me what you got for sale. Oh my god, you have an exceptional dagger? Dude. What is this? I'm trying to buy it, but maybe. Decrease critical hit damage. Ooh. It just cuts critical hit damage in a quarter. What? Words. The troll eye belt. Ah, yeah. It's like heals people. I think I have one of those. Do I have a belt? I don't have a belt. Do you have a belt? No, no belt. No belt. No belt. No belts for anybody. Let's fix that now. Sell me your belt, you fool. Yes. You fell for one of the classic blunders, giving me stuff. Oh no! I'm disconnected from the chat service. I can't see all these fine messages you have for me. Give me stuff. It's 1,000, but I think it's worth it. It's 2 different belts. So the troll hide, I want to throw on you. Because by default, this fighter has a little thing that will heal him over time. Admittedly not forever, but for a little bit. And then on my fighter, we'll give you that. Decrease crit damage. Very nice. Not that he gets crit all too often, because he has decent deflection. Only saved the game. Heck yeah! We leave this wait, I found a thing! Back into the place! Was right here. You can't lie to me. Aha! It is mine. I stole your key! Ha ha ha! You fool! How much is it worth to you? Something about Ogre? He's hardly talked about anything else since those pigs of his went messing. This whole town's been worried about that monster. People are starting to see shapes in their windows at night, hearing its growl and the snoring of their mates. It would put a lot of minds at ease if someone got rid of it. I don't know what this voice is, but I kind of like... I'm trying... There's a video, I need to rewatch it. How to do 100 different voices. It's just your voice, but you have different, like, modes that you're thinking about. And so you just mix and match them and you'll get, like, 100. So there's things like pressing and kind of lofty or blah, 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 blah. For example, with pressing, that's kind of like when you degrade in. And Skeletor is a very pressing voice. It's pressing and it's precise. So, because like you can do these things and you can be like precise or I'm misremembering because I know that isn't the terminology used, but basically it's like how often and frequent they do it, but also like how consistent. So Skeletor, very consistent. The first vowel sound that he says. I haven't practiced Skeletor or listened to him in a while, but just a little bit of a vocal warm up. Let's see. That is the that is the sorceress, you boobs. Oh, I'm surrounded by morons. Even the robots are smarter than you. Something like that. Because you are a wimp scientist and would probably be a wimp villain. You gotta get like the first one. I feel like I might be doing it, but I'm not sure. Now I'm like questioning myself. I don't care about you. Not one for chit chat. Hey, I got a key. Okay. You saying I can't go in there? I can do what I want. Who wouldn't let me sell his key to him? That's bullshit. It's like, hey, I found your key. Alright. I need water. So boop. I'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, I turned on the AC because it's getting warm now. Well, I feel like we've explored this town. So away we go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing stuff. But yeah, I think, did I mention it? I might have. So my friend's got Baldur's Gate 3, so that series is starting sooner than I was anticipating. But that will be Tuesdays and Thursdays of the evening. Like, I want to say 9-ish to midnight. Part of that is because, well, it's the time slot for one of the people doing it, because he's also streaming. That would be Bartholomew. And I'll definitely link those in those that we do. He's been mentioned on the channel. I have linked his stuff before and this stuff. I linked his streams and things before in my posts because well, I often stream with them. So I remember the Storm War in Wall Gorge was kicking my butt. So I think we went too far out. So we're going to go back. Let's go to Cade Nua. We want to go to Cade Nua. Oh. You know what? Let's look at my journal. But, yeah, Bartholomew, and also Adam, which he also plays with us quite a bit. But, like, he lives in Australia. So those are, like, the two reasons. Because there's another time slot we were thinking, but, like, it doesn't really work with Adam, because he's not usually awake around then. So, yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, like, I want to say we'll start around 9. Yeah. Usually starts around 9 and then we'll go to like midnight, which is 3 hours, right? 1, 2, 3. So he usually streams for 3 hours. And in the meantime, I'll definitely try to stream this. But because of that time slot and things, how that works out, I'm probably going to be pumping out Baldur's Gate content more than the Pillars of Eternity, which isn't necessarily my plan. But I'm doing that twice a week, and I might be able to do Pillars twice, but I don't know. That just depends on how I'm feeling. Because, like, I also want to play my music and stuff like that. I like streaming, I really do, but it's not like work. It is an effort. Like, anybody who streams will acknowledge that it's effort. It's fun. I like it. It's also, like, on off times, like, I like to have time to myself, just being introverted. That's mostly what it comes down to. I like working on my creative stuff, like the music. I also want to make videos. I have an idea for a skit for TikTok. I'll probably record that tomorrow. So stuff like that. Okay, I'm just rambling at this point. Learn the grieving mother's past. Alright. Find the ogre's lairs somewhere in the wilderness outside of Deerford Village. Where are we now? It's probably over here. I do not know if we're high enough level to take on an ogre. Considering this place was kind of rude. I don't think so. We're retreating. I've already decided that because I feel like we're in stuff that we're not quite ready for. Oh, I could speak to the Lord at the end to do that quest, but do I want to? Oh, we can give it a shot. Worst case scenario, no, we don't like it. We want to go to the Twin Elms, which is over here. Gotcha. We're probably not ready for that. Considering it's just talking about over here is kind of rough. We need to find the cave, which, who knows where we'll find that. We traveled to the cliffs I saw in my vision. I feel like the cliffs I saw may have been over here. Stormwall Gorge. We might be able to do that, but maybe not. Okay, we're going to do this Tager Dude's quest, right? Because he's right here. I did say this place was rough, but admittedly the fight we did in this town wasn't too bad. And maybe we could have handled the lion fight, sort of going off that, but we kind of got, like, swarmed. I probably should have pulled them a little bit more. But it was rough. Like, there's, like, 3 Elder Lions, and that was kind of not great. You can hotkey any ability by mousing over the cursor. I'm talking to Adrian. The man wears Edir-style robes. Simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they're made for paddling around indoors, if they're caked with mud. He yanks the lock of hair entwined with silk of finger. His fine features are etched when he was a... Don't you understand that? My child's out there! These villagers hate you because you look stupid, and I agree with them. Wow. Your child is missing? Take it. Tucks at the fingertips of his there. Chicken and some. Looks funny. Yes. My lord, if you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. Just want to make sure my child is safe. Nothing in this world is more important than me. Alright, tell me about your daughter. Describe her. She's a striking young woman. Bears more resemblance to her mother than me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be 28, 29 now. We stopped in Deerford for a few days. On our 4th evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Elise was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we haven't found a clue, and the locals here bring me no help. Come to here. I was merely stopping along the way to the Luna's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, and it seemed prudent that I allow her a few days to recover until Luna's Rest. Lady Elise has reached an age where it's prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her wound to fester in the presence of so many hollow people. You're better roads wouldn't it have been easier to follow until Luna's Rest? If I had thought of that, I wouldn't be slugging through this forest, would I? Main roads are clogged with people, fleeing one way or another trying to escape Laidwin's legs. It would be difficult for a caravan like mine to pass without incident. At this time, it seems prudent to... The emphasis on that prudent. I was just, when I was saying that line, I was like, he really likes that word, prudent. And then I'm like, prudent. At this time, it seemed prudent to move quietly along the back roads. Where's the rest of your family? Surely they want to miss your daughter's daughter's betrothed. Okay. Lady Handron is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid. And unfortunately, Elise has few other close relatives. My sister and her husband, Elise's aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Avia these past few months. And as for siblings, Elise has none. My wife has only given birth to Hullaborn since Elise, that is. Okay. Let's go back. Pretty argument with the innkeeper. He seemed angry at you. This is why I'm hoping you can help. Tugs have to walk their head down. Should have never trusted these people around like a child. Okay. Alright, we got to find information about this missing person. Tell me. Still on your feet. Tell me about the daughter. His lordship says she up and went missing the other day. I don't know any more than that. However, these lordly bastards handle their affairs. Ain't no business of mine. You look agitated. Something about this doesn't sit right with you, does it? Damn right it don't! The Lord saunters in here like he's cut from cleaner cloth than the rest of us. And yet... Look, I don't want trouble from him, or you, or anybody else. I'm just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave so things can go back to normal. People know me for maintaining How do you pronounce that name? I don't know. I swear I will set the situation to rights. That girl, Elise, she's looking to disappear. You should have seen her marching the door like a sheep at the slaughter. All the same, I always speak to no one. The only folk I saw her talk to was Teargood. Shops by the broken tower. Bit of a hothead. My advice is to let the matter drop. Like I said, don't profit to dig around in other people's business. Understand very well. Aha! And I found his key! And now I know why he didn't want me to go into his chambers. He's got a lady in there, which is fair. It's kind of rude of me to be like, I'm breaking into your house and into your room. She's probably naked, but that's fine. Oh. That's some good water. I love doing this. Gets me voice acting again. Should have done my vocal warm-ups. Alright. We can't really sneak all too well because he's here. Alright. But you know what? Fortune favors the bold. We're running from the door. Ha ha! What are you, effigy's eyes? Someone stop her! Ah, he's attacking me! That Wretch. That's my wizard. Okay. Knock him on his ass. Trying to cast magic on me. Freaking asshole. Can I do magic? I can magic. You're about to be blinded. Blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche. On the corners in the right. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna shoot you. Boink. My dog! You dick! The grieving mother cannot leave. Okay, we'll make this work. Did I get an eye strike on her? Yes. Stop hurting my people! Ken, why aren't you knocking this man on his ass? He's currently in the middle of doing some defense thing, which I didn't actually want him to do. I just messed up. That's right. You frickin' bitch. My poor pup. He told me he was over there. He's dead now. I won't be able to help him. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted it to sneak in, right? Might reload. Alright, let's see what's in here. I don't know if I can sneak in, is the issue. Let's get into new save. Okay. Ah! Okay. That troll I built isn't actually that powerful. It's what, 1 life every 3 seconds? And it isn't even healing, it's your endurance. Which could actually get you killed. Yeah, that was an interesting system that they did in this with the endurance and health, but now that I think about it more, added a layer. You must protect. No! Stop! You frickin' dick. That is it. Killing you. That'll show you to attack my squishy members, you freaking dicks. Oh! I tamed the beetle to my side. That is what happened. They have insane damage reduction. I switch to my gun. Should still be fine. This fight's actually going pretty well. Knock her down. My god. Just boom. What does this do? I don't know. I can sell it. Like I said, I was going to reload, and I didn't. Well, press forward. I don't want to kill the guy. I really don't. But, like, curious what happened to this girl. Admittedly, probably a different way we could have gone about this. Oh crap, it's 5:52. Just realized something. I set my alarm to the wrong time. It's around now that I was actually recording on stop. It's okay. Where do I look? Where do I go here? Oh, he might have been bandits, so I'm not sure how much I should really worry. Okay, so there's another fight. We don't really have time for the fight. So sorry this was a short one, because, like, I don't want this to be like, oh, this is just going to be a short one. Or, like, short streams. I guess, like, an hour is usually what I shoot for. It's just that I've happened to really like stream Diablo 4 and Pillars, not Pillars, Diablo 4, Path of Exile, and again, I think of the name of the game, Baldur's Gate 3. Just happened to stream them for really long times. I say that, but then the Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be 3 hours. I will think about doing 3 hours for this, because I do want it to move forward in a more brisk place. But, whatever. Thank you so much for watching this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. If you haven't already, appreciate that like button, some love. And don't forget, sharing is caring. Stay beautiful.